Roths now because there are so many people who did not know about Roths, and now you hear about Roths, and it takes some money to convert your traditional to a Roth, which may be, but I guess we should start out. Let's start out basically explaining a Roth and why you think that's good and or bad and when you should start investing in a Roth.
Well, I think it's good. I'm way biased. First of all, I don't sell any products. I'm a CPA, a tax advisor. I don't sell any stocks, bonds, funds, insurance, annuities. I'm a tax advisor. But so everything I'm telling you, I'm glad to tell you that it's independent, unbiased, objective. But I do have one bias, a bias against taxes. I love tax free. Anything tax free, I go for. And the Roth is an account that can get you there. It's almost like the anti-IRA. Everything we just talked about with the IRA and 401k, yes, you've got all those deductions up front, and that money's gone. Now it's payback time. The Roth works differently. The Roth, the money goes in, already taxed money goes in. You don't receive a deduction. But in retirement, those funds can be withdrawn tax and penalty free in retirement. So now the minute it goes to a Roth, this is why I love Roths. In fact, in my book, I have a whole chapter, I call it Congress's single greatest gift. And I'm pretty tough on Congress in this book, but I have to give it to them there. Creating a tax-free retirement account. Can you imagine, Rodney, if you or I were able to start in our first job at age 15 or 17, whatever it was, to start growing a retirement account absolutely tax-free from the ground up, from $1? We didn't have that ability, but young people do today. They have the ability to build their retirement savings absolutely tax-free by walking away from the deduction. It's not worth as much. But people like us that already have a lot of money, well, not me, because everything I'm telling you, I was going to say have a lot of money in IRAs. I don't have any. I usually don't share what I have in my IRA, but for your audience, I will, Rodney. I'll give you the balance in my traditional IRA. Zero. Because I converted everything back in 2010 when they lifted the income limitations. If you remember, before 2010, if your income exceeded 100,000, you were not even eligible to convert. But now anyone can convert. So I took that deal in 2010, converted everything. So I drink my own Kool-Aid, so to speak. You know what I mean, Roger? So I do have a bias. Why did I do that? Why did I pay all that tax? Because you said it correctly. That's the stumbling block. People don't want to pay the tax up front. But what you hit on there, Rodney, and this is what my book looks like. But I'm going to give you the secret to this book. You know how some books, Rodney, they tell you there's a secret, but you have to wait till the end of the book, or they tell it to you at the end of the chapter, or some books make you figure it out on your own. They say you have to figure it out on your own. One of my favorite books that I read quite a bit, they make you do that. The old book, which I was introduced to in college and still read, Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. And if you know that book, he tells you in every chapter, there's a secret there, how to get rich, but he never tells you because he says you have to figure it out for yourself. So anybody buying Think and Grow Rich, I'm going to give you the secret right now. So you have to buy. All right. Anything the mind can conceive, you can achieve. That's it. That's the secret to Think and Grow Rich. There are no limitations on you. Anything that's up here, you can put out there if you believe in it and you're driven and you take action. All right. The secret to my book is exactly what Rodney said. The problem with my book, it's counterintuitive. It doesn't make sense, the secret. The way to have more of your money in retirement, more of it for you, and more of it tax-free, and more tax-free for your beneficiaries. In other words, the way to have more, keep more, and make it last. The secret is pay taxes now.